Hey guys, welcome back to XDA. Today we're going to talk about an application that's actually a collection of applications. It's called ROM Toolbox. There's a free and a pro version. The free version is definitely very nice, but since I already own the pro version, I'm going to show you guys what the benefits of the pro version. Let's check it out. First thing we want to do is download and install the application. There's two versions of the application. There's a Lite and a Pro version. The Pro version is the one I'm going to show you guys today. The Lite has some limitations, but definitely gives you the ability of at least getting an understanding of what the application can do for you. The functions are broken up by three sets. There's tools, there's performance, and then there's interface. And if you scroll all the way to the far left, or you could just swipe from the screen, you'll get the ability of going into the setup. And this is settings. So all of these options here are the ability of configuring these apps within the actual menu that you see here. Of course, you can install BusyBox, ADB Wireless, Super User, and then obviously information for in case there's an issue with the application itself. I'm running it on the Nexus 6. This is a custom ROM, but essentially it is running a Lollipop version. So it does support Lollipop ROMs as well as earlier versions. I've had this since way before even Ice Cream Sandwich. So it works on many multitude of different systems and different ROMs. You have the ability of obviously installing, customizing ROMs. If you're a fan of CM and you want to be able to install, you have the access here for the Nightlies. You can download and install them. Extras, you also have the ability of going directly into the forums for the main, Android or Android-related forums. Of course, XDA was one of the ones. App Manager, this is self-explanatory. Root Browser is a file manager with root access built into this application itself. Super User, Scripter and Terminal Emulator give you the ability of running things on the system. DNS Changer, this has some functionality limitations within after 4.0 and later. So depending on your system, you may be careful when you're using this. Configure app to SD. If you have an SD card, you're able to use this. And then Rebooter is an advanced rebooting option, no different than when you have custom installed, Advanced Reboot Manager. When you swipe to the right, you have performance. You have the ability of controlling the CPU. One quick thing you want to be aware of this, obviously CPU functionalities or control come with custom kernels. So if you don't have a custom kernel and you're running a stock kernel that first came with your Nexus 6 or your own device, this may not work for you. So be aware of that. Once you get that, you have the ability of setting the scheduler, the benchmarks, the normal basic functionalities. Kernel tweaks, build drop editor, those are the things that we normally do to modify things. Task manager, SD booster, those are the things that you definitely want to be able to do. The other thing, well, we'll go back in one more time, is the last one is the interface, the ability of changing font, boot animation. This is really functional. It has a list of boot animations built in. You can back up your existing boot animation and restore it if you need to. You can download and preview the actual boot animation before you install it. You can resize it. You can change, create a GIF out of it. Add to randomizer, which essentially is the ability to put a list of actual boot animation that the system will basically change on a consistent basis. So you always kind of have like a list of boot animations that keep getting flashed. And it just goes pretty well. You have the status bar icon and theme chooser. The functionalities within this toolbox will work different on different systems. I just want you to be aware of that. One of the reasons why I like this application, or at least this collection of applications, is because in a sense, a lot of times when you first install a ROM, you're installing a root exploring type of file manager. You're making sure that you want to back up your old ROM. You want to make sure you download different things and back up and restore. Boot managers are one of those things that are very functional that a lot of us don't get a chance to actually be able to customize within the normal stock system. Or even some custom ROMs don't even include these functionalities. So this comes with this toolbox and gives you the ability of using it. It's a very nice long list of functionalities that you can use. If you have a custom kernel, it even supports that. You'll be able to give you CPU control, kernel tweaks. You can do build prop edits. You can run a terminal application directly from it. You don't have to download a separate terminal app. Root Explorer, don't have to download a separate app for that. Also the ability of changing your boot animation. So there are different things you can do and install them and use and really get a very good set of functionalities out of this. I like the toolbox. I've had this for quite some time actually. I've been a pro user for a while. And I definitely, this is one of the first, if not like within the second or third app that I install once I install a new ROM on my system. And the developer is definitely very responsive, and it does support Lollipop. A lot of the functionalities have transferred over. I've had this since even before Ice Cream Sandwich, so you have to keep in mind this works on a multitude of different systems and will recognize your device, even recognize your actual recovery that you're installing and interact with it. So let me know what you guys think. I think this is one of the must-have apps, mostly because of the fact that it's really just a toolbox of all the things that you definitely want to download and install. You can just do it in one slide and just get it done. As usual, like and subscribe to this channel, like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys soon.